Ready to dive into the world of venture capital and emerging tech this week.
Always. It's like a treasure map to the future, seeing where the money's flowing. Where are we digging in today?
We're tapping into Bearhug Recruiting's weekly roundup for the week of May 13th, 2024.
They've got their fingers on the pulse, for sure. What's got their attention?
A lot of buzz around AI-driven businesses, which isn't exactly surprising, but some of these applications are pretty wild.
Like Datology AI, 46 million bucks landed in their lap, Series A funding. Their whole deal is AI that works for other AI.
Hold on, AI for AI. Now that's getting kind of meta, even for me. Break that down for us. Why is everyone so hyped about this?
Think of it like AI having its own little assistant to wrangle all the data. Machine learning needs mountains of information, right? Datology AI takes care of that so the AI can focus on the thinking part.
So it's about streamlining the whole process,
Right.
making AI development way more efficient.
Exactly. And that's huge for any industry looking to leverage AI. This isn't some far-off sci-fi stuff anymore. It's practical, scalable solutions.
So it's not just about building smarter AI, it's about building AI faster. What other companies are riding this wave of AI investment this week?
Numeric's one to watch. They just snagged $10 million in seed funding to automate, get this, accounting processes.
Oh man, if AI can tackle my taxes, I'm sold.
Right. It just shows you how AI is infiltrating every corner of the business world. Then you've got Paxafe. They raised $14 million for AI-powered supply chain optimization.
So less waste, smoother logistics, all thanks to AI.
Yep. It's becoming the secret sauce for businesses across the board. But it's not all about AI. Sustainability is also drawing some serious investment dollars.
Yeah, seems like you can't swing a venture capitalist these days without hitting a clean tech startup. What's catching your eye on that front?
Lindustry is doing some seriously cool stuff with battery recycling. They pulled in a cool $36 million in their Series B round.
Battery recycling. Okay, I'll bite. What makes them stand out?
They're not just talking about safely disposing of old batteries. They've figured out how to extract the high-purity materials and feed them back into the battery supply chain.
So it's like a closed loop, cutting down on the need to mine new resources.
Exactly. That's huge, especially with the growing demand for batteries in, pretty much everything these days. It's sustainable, it's smart business, and investors are clearly taking notice.
It's great to see companies finding ways to be both profitable and environmentally responsible. It's not just about a feel-good mission anymore. It's about smart, sustainable business in a world facing some serious challenges.
Absolutely. And speaking of tackling challenges, there's Honeycomb, another company that piqued my interest. They just secured a hefty $36 million investment. They're shaking up the insurance industry, specifically for landlords and condo associations.
Insurance, huh? Not exactly known for being a hotbed of innovation. What's Honeycomb doing that's so revolutionary?
They're using AI and aerial photography, of all things, to assess risks and figure out premiums.
So instead of dusty old paperwork and endless phone calls, they're using drones and algorithms.
You got it. It's a perfect example of how technology is revolutionizing even the most traditional industries.
We've talked about AI in accounting, supply chains, even insurance now. Seems like AI is the common thread running through all of this.
It's the backbone of a lot of these emerging technologies, and investors are betting big on its potential to reshape entire industries.
It really feels like we're witnessing a technological revolution unfolding in real time.
And like any revolution, it comes with its own set of questions and challenges.
Speaking of questions, one company that sparked my curiosity was Change Engine. They just banked $10 million to, and I'm quoting here, improve communication within companies. Now, I get that communication is important, but $10 million important.
Here's the thing. Change Engine is addressing a very real pain point in today's work environment. How to keep communication flowing smoothly when everyone's remote, teams are constantly shifting, and the traditional office setup is a distant memory for many.
So they're like the AI whisperers, making sure everyone's on the same page no matter where they are. It's pretty amazing when you think about it, how these funding trends really reflect the changing way we work.
It really is. And if Change Engine is adapting to the future of work, then Artisan AI seems to be, building it.
Oh, right. They were the ones with the whole autonomous AI employees thing. That's some serious Jetsons level stuff.
Straight out of science fiction, right? They just snagged $7.3 million in seed funding to develop this platform where AI works alongside humans. We're talking automating tasks, even making decisions.
So at what point do we stop calling them AI assistants and start calling them coworkers?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Artisan AI is betting on a future where AI handles the repetitive stuff, analyzes data, maybe even deals with clients, freeing us humans up for the bigger picture thinking, the creative stuff, actually talking to each other.
It's a fascinating concept, but I can't help but wonder about the implications for, well, us, our
Yeah.
jobs, our roles in the workplace. What happens when AI can do it all?
That's the crucial question we need to be asking. As AI takes on more, it allows us to focus on what makes us uniquely human. Creativity, critical thinking, emotional intelligence, things AI, at least for now, can't replicate. It's not necessarily about being replaced, it's about redefining what it means to work, how we collaborate with these advanced systems.
Finding that synergy between human ingenuity and AI capabilities, that makes a lot of sense. So we've covered the big winners, the trends, AI, sustainability. But for our listeners out there, what's the takeaway? What does it all mean?
These funding announcements, they're a peek behind the curtain, a glimpse into what the people shaping the future, the venture capitalists with their fingers on the pulse, what they think matters. These investments tell us what problems they're most eager to solve, where they see the most potential for growth.
So looking at this week's funding landscape, what are those big problems, the areas where investors are putting their money where their mouth is?
Sustainability is a big one, no doubt about it. Battery recycling, clean energy exploration, eco-friendly manufacturing. There's a clear demand for solutions that are not just profitable, but also responsible, sustainable for the long haul.
It's not just a trend anymore, it's the price of entry. What other insights can we glean from this week's funding news?
AI, it's everywhere, and investors are clearly taking notice. Automating tasks, analyzing data, optimizing supply chains, even communicating more effectively, AI is rapidly becoming an essential tool for businesses across every single industry.
It's woven into the very fabric of the business world. But for the average person, someone who's not neck deep in lines of code and venture capital pitches,
Yeah.
how will these trends actually impact their lives?
These innovations, they have the potential to touch our lives in countless ways, whether it's creating entirely new job sectors in AI development and clean energy, or revolutionizing the systems we rely on every day, transportation, healthcare, even the way our cities are designed.
It sounds like we're on the brink of some major changes, some exciting, some maybe a little daunting. What should we be paying attention to as these technologies continue to evolve?
We need to be having open, honest conversations about the implications, the potential downsides, as well as the benefits. AI in particular, it's powerful stuff. We need to make sure we're steering it in the right direction, that it benefits everyone, not just a select few.
So it's not just about celebrating the wow factor of innovation. It's about making sure that technology is used ethically, responsibly, equitably.
Exactly. It's about the big picture. What kind of future are we building? How do these technologies fit into that vision? We can't just focus on the what. We need to grapple with the why and the how as well.
Big questions, no easy answers. And that's what makes these conversations so important. We've covered a lot of ground today. The latest in venture capital, emerging tech, AI-powered accounting systems, innovative battery recycling. It's a lot to process, but it highlights just how rapidly the world of technology is evolving. It's a lot to wrap your head around, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But that's what makes this stuff so fascinating. Every answer seems to lead to a dozen new questions.
Isn't that the truth? And it just underscores how important it is to stay curious, keep asking those questions, stay engaged in these conversations. We're all stakeholders in this future we're building.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of venture capital and emerging tech, what are some key takeaways for our listeners to chew on?
One thing that really jumps out from this week's funding landscape is that investors aren't just throwing money at the latest shiny object. They're looking for solutions, tangible ways to tackle real-world problems, whether it's about boosting efficiency, embracing sustainability, or navigating the changing world of work.
It's not just about cool technology for the sake of cool technology anymore. It's about using those tools to make a real difference.
Exactly. Companies that can demonstrate not only innovation, but a deep understanding of the challenges we face, those are the ones attracting the big bucks. And that gives me hope.
It's a good reminder that we all have a role to play in this technological revolution. It's not just something happening to us. We have agency. We can shape the direction it takes.
100%. Staying informed, asking the tough questions, engaging in thoughtful dialogue, that's how we ensure these advancements benefit everyone, not just a select few.
Well said. And on that note, I think we've reached the bottom of our deep dive for today. We've explored the ins and outs of venture capital, unpacked the motivations behind those million-dollar investments, and caught a glimpse of the incredible potential these technologies hold for shaping our future.
It's been an incredible journey, and I encourage everyone listening to keep exploring these topics, keep asking questions, keep the conversation going. The future is unwritten, and it's up to us to shape it.
Couldn't agree more. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the ever-evolving world of emerging tech. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep your eyes on the horizon.